Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to add materials to a Sketchup project. This is going to be several different ways to import non-standard materials into Sketchup. It's a free 3D modeling software that's used for a ton of home renovation, DIY modeling. It's super user-friendly, and this is a few different ways to import non-standard materials. So obviously, if you've watched a lot of the channel, you know I don't do a ton of SketchUp tutorials. I do have some on there. But honestly, the reason I did this is because I'm helping my wife with some projects, and it just shocked me how bad or how long the SketchUp tutorials are. And this is not a particularly hard concept, but we were looking for how to add materials to our model, and people would just talk for minutes and minutes without saying anything. And then if they did get to the point, it would be one small section of the point. So SketchUp, free 3D modeling software, super useful, does come with a decent library of built-in materials just using the free online tool. The materials is on the side tool, the side toolbar over here for most people. And it's this little cube that has a checkerboard pattern on the front. But as you're gonna realize if you do a lot of modeling, even the color palette is pretty restrictive. And there's not a super intuitive way to add them, but here's like 3 different ways that you can get them added, okay? So this icon, I hope you can see it on the right. It kind of looks like the SketchUp Trimble icon inside of a little hexagon. It's called the 3D Warehouse, and it has so much free stuff on here. Let's say we want like a marble, like we don't like the granite and marble that's included in the project. Search marble, and what you need to do is not just immediately download these unless you actually want like the bowl or the vase or the object, because these are the download link is a link to download the whole model that you see on screen. So this is a really useful way to get specific lamps and specific couches and things that vendors might have made and put on the 3D warehouse so that you could actually drop realistic furniture into your models. That's what you would be getting if you hit download. But if you just want the marble that you see like coating this side table, you can click See Materials, and this will be the option to download just the material. So you hit that button and you download that, and it's going to give you an SKM file, but you don't even have to know that part, because by default, it's gonna go ahead and grab that material for you. So like if you click home, it's gonna show you like default materials. This *3 that I just grabbed is already selected. So I don't know that you would want all of your walls and your floor to be marble, but I can just quickly throw that marble file on the wall. Okay, and so that's one way, is 3D Warehouse, and it's awesome. There's so much stuff in there. It's really cool. You can also go straight to 3D Warehouse if you're just looking for materials. You don't have to do it embedded within SketchUp. You can just peruse it and take a look at the materials and things like that. But sometimes you'll get funky stuff there, like people do all kinds of stuff in SketchUp. So the next really useful way I wanted to talk about is what you get if you want a specific vendor color palette. Like Behr in the US is one of the most common paint color providers. Like Behr and Sherwin-Williams are 2 of like the top paint people. PPG also, I'm from Pittsburgh, so I have to say that. But if you just Google like Behr colors for SketchUp, one of the top ones will be from Behr's official website. It'll be downloadable color palettes. You'll also usually see a link to their 3D Warehouse page, but honestly, there you're kind of at the subject to whatever they have like made an SKP file for or SKM file for and put into the 3D Warehouse online, which is a lot of stuff typically, but this is even better. Like on their website, downloadable color palettes, they have all of their whites, all of their neutrals, all of their warm neutrals, all of their blues, greens, orange, purples, reds, yellows, you name it, or you can download all of them just by doing the Behr color library download. And if you do that, so if we look at our downloads, you'll see we have a zip file of the SketchUps, and you can see I actually have a couple because I did this before. But extract all those SketchUp files and let's take a look at what's inside. And it's SKPs, which are actually the like component file, and just one material is an SKM file. So let's take a look at, now we have this SKP that has a bunch of materials in it that we want. Let's say we want all of the Behr cool neutrals. The way to do that would be to open a new file and open it from my device, and let's go into that SKPs folder and let's grab warm neutrals, okay? It's a whole model. So what we have to do is we have to open that model, and we're gonna have a bunch of materials, and you can see over on the side, it's a bunch of warm neutrals. So let's just throw down some rectangles real quick. Let's get a basic model going. Beautiful. There's two different surfaces, so now I can put materials on. Oh, come on, go 3D. Oh man, this is the worst part of my tutorial, is gonna be the watching me struggle to make a basic room. Bang and bang. Okay. I guess that didn't close it. Oh my goodness, this is hideous. Okay, the point is, look at all these cool neutrals. These are bare colors, and if you click on them, you can see they actually tell you the name of them too. So like most people would know their color by like the name. So if you hover over them, burnt almond, toffee crunch, garden wall. I'd like to meet the people who pick paint names. It's funny, right? But any bare, like warm neutral color that you could want is going to be in this library. And if you want to take just a specific color and use it in a different model, you can click on one, and what you can do is you can download just that material. Now you have an SKM file. So if you go back to home, don't save this model, I don't care about it, and we go back to our extra materials YouTube video, now you can import a material, upload it from your device. And there might be a better way to do it than this, honestly, but this is how I've done it. You just downloaded that one device, so now you can import the SKM and use just that color that you want in this bigger model that you've made. So if you already have like a whole room or your whole house modeled, just open the bare SKP file for whatever group of colors you want, drop them on some default stuff in your model, and then download those SKM files, and then you can import them into your bigger model if you want. Another really easy way to do it, like Sherwin-Williams is one of the biggest US paint providers as well, and their downloadable color palettes page, it's the same thing. You go to Google and you type in like Sherwin-Williams colors for SketchUp. SketchUp is an industry standard 3D modeling tool, so most companies that provide paint have thought this through and provide the SketchUp link as well. What Sherwin does is they have their 3D warehouse collection for you. So they take you to that 3D warehouse site we talked about, but they show you, here's all of our colors. And so if you have a specific color that you want, you can search here for like Bravado Red is a Sherwin Red. And when you do that, you can see you actually get two different files. I think the difference here is probably just white content, but then Sherwin also has like a model sort of similar to that other one that has all of their reds on it. And so you can click on that and you can see the materials used in this model, peruse them and be like, oh, Rookwood red, that looks kind of cool. Download that and you get another SKM file. You go back to your model, you do upload material. The best way to think about this is when you have your SKM file on your computer, you want to upload that file into your model. When you have a model like Bear provides in those SKP files and you want to get the material saved onto your computer to use in other files, that's when you want to download a material. So let's upload that material, import Rookwood Red, and let's throw it on this back two walls here. And so you can see we have our marble that came straight from the 3D warehouse. We have a bare warm neutral that we pulled from an SKP file. And then we have Rookwood Red that we got from Sherwin's website that linked us to 3D models with all of their reds. We download the material, we import it into SketchUp. So that is several different ways to do this really basic topic. I think this is super important because if you are in the world of home renovations or DIY, 3D modeling, any sort of interior design work, you're probably getting exposed to SketchUp, and it's not hard, but it is a little bit niche to figure out how to pull in these extra materials. SketchUp's done a really nice job of adding that 3D warehouse as an embedded link to this toolbar, so you should always start there if you just want to know, like, oh, I just want to see like an oak, or I want to see something that looks like it's made of whatever, mahogany. I don't know, that's like a conflict wood. I don't think you're supposed to use it, right? But you can always go to see materials. You'll see like this one's by Sherwin-Williams. This one's by the Formica Group of North America. So you might even find the exact thing you're looking for here. Again, I don't do a ton of SketchUp, but the videos that I have done, a few of them have popped off and people have found it super useful. So I'll probably mix these in, especially because we are doing a lot of DIY stuff on our house. And so as I help my wife do specific projects, there's a good opportunity there for overlap on presenting some of these topics. So hopefully you found this useful. If you have any further comments, be sure to drop them in the comments section below. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, good luck with your projects. Thanks. Bye.